another episode of Sugar and Spice Cook with Huma. I am making holiday cake today since we are in holiday season and holiday spirit is all around us. So I was thinking why not to make a recipe which is related to holiday. Well, the holiday cake that I'm making today is different from a typical holiday cake and it doesn't contain any liquor. Plus, I'll give you some options that I have substitute some ingredient that I don't like personally, but you can use it if you want it. So here are the list of ingredients. Alright, I am taking about half a teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence, 1.5 cups of walnut or pecans, I'm using pecans, and 1 cup of candied dried pineapple, and you can use maraschino cherries if you want. You can use the red and green ones, but I don't like maraschino cherries. To me it tastes like a cup syrup, so I have substituted with the dried pineapple. So I am having about 1 cup of dried pineapple, 3/4 cup of sugar, 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour, little bit of corn syrup. We're just going to brush it at the end. If you don't have corn syrup on hand, you can use orange juice. About 1.5 cup of chopped dried apricot. I'm going to chop it or dice it finally. And about diced pitted dates, about 2 cups of. Okay, I forgot to mention that we also need a 10.5 inch loaf pan, and if you don't have the loaf pan, you can use any 9.5 inch round pan or square baking pan you have. Okay, let's start mixing our ingredients. It is so easy to mix that I'm not even using my cake stand mixer. Twist the egg like so. Add sugar, vanilla essence, whisk it for about a minute or two. Okay, now add baking powder, salt, I have a little bit of this vanilla essence left, a few drops, so I'm not going to waste it. Okay, now add the flour little by little while whisking or beating it together. Flour. Okay, add all the nuts and goes dates, chopped dried apricots. Now if you don't have chopped dried apricots, you can use raisins or dried cranberries. In goes pecans. Okay, now in goes the candied or dried pineapple. I also chopped them in small pieces like so. Okay, that's it pretty much. Did you see how easy it is? so quick. Okay, and I'm going to pour this batter in the baking pan. Again, reminding you that if you don't have a loaf pan, use any 9.5 or 10-inch round pan or square pan you have. You don't have to use the loaf pan. That's it. Okay, now here's my pan, and I'm gonna grease it a little bit with this non-stick cooking spray. You can use butter, melted butter. Good enough. It's a non-stick pan anyway, so I'm not that worried about it. But if you're using the aluminum one, or it's not a non-stick, make sure that you pre-greased it or use parchment paper. Scraping all the remaining batter. Again, if you want to use maraschino cherries, the green and the red one, go ahead and use it. It's just me that I don't like maraschino cherries, and I used pineapple instead of cherries. Okay, I want to make sure that it's all even from the top. Just pressing it down with my spatula, just like so. Filling up any empty corners. Okay, seems good to me. All right. Let's take it to our oven. Alright, I have preheated my oven already on 300 Fahrenheit degrees, and we're going to bake it for about 1 hour 30 minutes or 1 hour 45 minutes. And when it's halfway done, I'm going to cover the top with the foil because I don't want to get it extra dark brown from the top. So again, we're going to bake it for about 1.5 hour or 1 hour 45 minutes. Alright, it's been about 1 hour 35 minutes or so. Let's check it. I've removed the foil about a few minutes ago because I wanted extra brown color on top. Looks like this, perfectly done. So I'm going to take it now. I'm not going to wait another 9 minutes or so. So again, I have baked it for 1 hour 35 minutes. Alright, I'm going to take it out from the pan right now, or you can wait it until it's completely hot. But since I have to show you for this video, I have to take it now. And I'm going to let it become cool. Oh, perfectly done from the bottom as well. I'm going to flip it carefully. Okay, if you are doing it at home, since you have time at your hand, or on your hand, you can wait a while. I have to finish it because I have to show you guys for the demonstration. While it is hot, you can brush it with this light corn syrup. If you don't have corn syrup, again, you can use any juice of your choice, orange juice, pineapple juice, just to add some shine on top. Make it a little bit moist. That's it. I'm gonna let it cool down a bit. Alright, our holiday fruitcake or fruitcake is ready. I just sprinkle it with some icing sugar. It's optional, but it makes it look a little bit cuter or make it a little bit nicer. And I'm not cutting it right now, it's still hot. Make sure that when you're cutting or slicing your cake, it is cold and at room temperature. Give it a try, and please let me know about your suggestions and comments. Please do not forget to subscribe, and I wish you all a very happy holidays. We'll see you next time. You guys take care. Bye bye. Okay, this is how it looks like when I sliced it.